Now, let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting Oklahoma City Thunder. The center is Jalen Williams. At one forward, Lugens Dort. At the other forward, Jalen Williams. At one guard, Josh Giddey. At the other guard, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. The head coach of the visiting team is Mark Dagnall. And now, the starting lineup for your Indiana Pacers. At guard, 6'5", number 3, Chris Duarte. At the other forward, 6'5", number 23, Aaron Nesmith. At the other forward, 6'4", 24, Buddy Hield. In the middle, 6'11", number 33, Miles Turner. At guard, 6'5", 0, Tyrese Halliburton.
Welcome to 2K Sports presentation of the NBA, but the bad news is there is no basketball, there is no NBA. The game has been canceled. Ha ha! Happy April Fool's Day, baby! This is the NBA, and we've got a great one in store. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Well, thanks very much, guys. Now, it's no secret at the end of quarters, players will wait until just after the buzzer sounds to fire up heaves, so they won't hurt their field goal percentage. To encourage a nothing-to-lose approach on these plays, many say it's past time that the league only counts the makes in those situations. Kevin, it's kind of interesting.
Yeah, it is. Do it. Thanks, TA. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Williams is out there with Lou Dort. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then it's Williams. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point. And for Indiana, the guard set will be Halliburton and Duarte. Buddy Hield is out there with Nesmith. And it's Turner in at the pivot, manning the middle. And with most of the season behind us, Clark, we've really gotten to know this rookie class well.
Well, Kevin, they won't be rookies much longer. But, yeah, it's always fun to see how these guys develop and grow during the course of a season. And some of these young fellas have shown us a ton of long-term promising potential.
Now here's Williams. Shoots from 12. A shot missing. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. Pass to Duarte. Turner with a screen on Williams. Here's Duarte. That shot off the mark. And the Thunder going the other way now. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Dort. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Giddey, no one around him. No good on the triple. Duarte passes to Halliburton. Outside Turner. He dishes it to Hield. Just 5 on the clock. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. This team has credited Giddey's background for shaping him as a player.
You know, he grew up in a house dominated by basketball. Both his parents played professionally in Australia, and that goes a long way toward developing your basketball IQ.
Halliburton against Gilgeous-Alexander. Halliburton outside. Feeds it to Turner. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Big props to Turner for coming through at a big moment. I mean, these late clock baskets are demoralizing to the opposition.
Now, here's George. His last outing with 20 points. To the inside. Here's Giddey. The rebound by Halliburton.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall.
Here's the pass to Arte. Healed outside. Lets it go. Tries again. And Turner with the lay-in. Turner's got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, how about the determination of Turner? I mean, he's a wrecking ball on the glass on both ends of the floor. Just doesn't give up on plays.
Now here's Giddey. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Williams sets a screen for Giddey. Williams trying to break free. And it's Williams throwing it down.
Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
The Pacers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Halliburton for 3. The shot will not fall. So the Thunder will take it the other way. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
Yeah, I think that was a big part of it for sure, as it is anytime you make a bunch of mistakes. All they had to do was follow their game plan, and that's exactly what they did.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And putting that pressure on the rim, that's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Arte passes to Turner. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul. So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game.
Indiana calls timeout. The loudest sections get t-shirts. Let me hear you.
Teams will make substitutions. Let's see some of the numbers here for him.
Thanks, everybody.
To Mathurin from deep three-point range. Offensive rebound, Pacers. Some nice passing here by Indiana. The three-pointer, no good. Well, Thunder have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Here's Dort. The Pacers pull it in. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof. Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
And the Pacers have been one of those teams that they're allergic to rebuilding, but there's clearly a youth movement in Indy, and with young talents like Tyrese Halliburton and Ben Mathurin, they already boast some nice building blocks.
Here's Mathurin. 29 points for him last game against Milwaukee.
And he was relentless in that one. I mean, he wanted to be the first to every rebound and almost was.
Now here's Turner. 6 to shoot. 7-foot shot. And the Pacers can't get it to go. 58 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's man. Turner covering. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And let's take a look at some numbers for Miles Turner. Putting up about 18 points per, 7 rebounds, and just over 2 blocks. And always nice to have a guy like him who can really defend at a high level coming off the bench.
You know, when you can sub in a lockdown defender, that's a major plus.
And he makes the first. You know, one thing Greg the Thunder have done a great job of, drafting international players.
Players like Serge Ibaka, Steven Adams in the past, a few good ones on this current roster as well. Credit the OKC scouts for just finding guys all over the world.
Wiggins is checked in for Oklahoma City, and he makes both free throws. This state of Indiana, Clark, they are crazy about the game of basketball, aren't they?
Yeah, hoops is part of the DNA of the Hoosier State. Drawing huge fans for high school games, college games. They love the college hoopsters, and at the pro level, the Pacers and Fever both have loyal and strong followings.
36 seconds left to play here in the first. Passes it to Joe. The 3. Warhawk grabs the board. Indiana's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Pass to Mathurin. Takes the 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
A young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
The shot by Sharch, no good.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Pacers lead by 1. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter.
Fans, your Pacers, you fans team.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Pacers?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. The guard pair, Halliburton and Mathurin. Neesmith is out there with Hield. And it's Brissett into the center position. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Oklahoma City trailer. Giddey the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Giddey. He's looking for Williams and finds him. Pacers with the rebound. Their last meeting was in Oklahoma City, where they were unable to fight off the Thunder.
And they'll want to show that they're a much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least, avoid another blowout.
And it really was the turnovers that fueled the blowout. I mean, a lot of questionable, poor decisions by them with the ball. And when that happens, you can get blasted.
Now, Giddey. Following the three-point attempt by Tyrese Halliburton. 6 on the shot clock. Puts it up from 12. Here's Williams. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Williams has got his second basket.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Here's Brissett. No points in the game yet for him. To the middle. Outside for Halliburton. Here's Mathurin. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Mathurin's got the lead up to 2 now for the Pacers. Giddey with it. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Detroit. Greg, looking back at the 2021 draft, I'm still shocked. Tyrese Halliburton fell to 12. My goodness.
What a steal Halliburton has been. He broke his wrist in college. And that scared some teams away, but boy, Tyrese has been awesome in the NBA.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Well, the Thunder are trying to build something that will last. The front office says you stick to your principles, your values, and you think long-term. We're focused on building a sustainably great team. We continue to be forward-facing in that respect. Kevin, back to you.
It's a good philosophy, and they're not looking for any shortcuts, which is admirable. David, thanks. Hield can't hit.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Here's Mathurin. He has 6. Lets the 3 fly. Hield can't hit.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Williams inside. Not going to go that time. And Indiana will go the other way with it. Halliburton outside. The pass to Mathurin. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. For Oklahoma City, they've gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Wiggins finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Hield against Giddey. Tries from 7. Here's Wiggins. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Oklahoma City shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
Now here's Wiggins. He's coming off a 19-point game against Detroit.
Yeah, but he was the ultimate two-way player. Defensively, also doing a great job. A couple blocks in that game as well.
Here's McConnell. It's a 3-point game. Trying to end the drought. Dort grabs the miss. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. He kicks it to Wiggins. Sharch passes to Robinson Earl. It's a nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Here's Mann. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Indiana's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Here's Duarte. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Turner, and Turner throws it down.
Boy, that's just too easy, guys. Turner, a player you can't allow to get free near the rack. He's a great dunker. Bang.
Thunder shooting in the second quarter has been pretty embarrassing, just 27%. Wiggins passes to Mann. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
After a first quarter where they struggled from long range, they've really started to get it closer to the basket.
Yeah, and that's a nice adjustment on their part. Even for the best three-point shooting teams, sometimes you've got to do a little something different to get your offense going.
Turner with a screen on Wiggins. Here's Nembhard. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
We've got 28 seconds left now here in the second. Pass to Robinson Earl. Wiggins with it. Dort left side. Now here's Wiggins. He's covered closely. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. Here's Nembhard. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Oklahoma City out in front, up one. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Welcome. First up, let's look at the two guys who are each leading their respective teams through the first half.
The game may be decided in the paint. The center matchup has to be one to watch. I'm sure the Big Diesel approves of that.
Kenny, I haven't used this word since the 70s. You're doggone right. Get the big fella the ball and get out of the way.
Turning our attention back to the Thunder, they're in a real tooth-and-nail fight here at the break.
Man, I love how aggressive they've been on the offensive glass, generating follow-up shots and making them at a very high clip.
I had to smack myself. The way he was owning the backboard, I thought I was out there.
Oh, way to talk about yourself.
I didn't talk about myself. I just said I think I was out there. I is not me. I is we.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. A fantastic game from Miles Turner in this one.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through two quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. So for Oklahoma City right now, we've got Williams. Josh Giddey is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Lou Dort, and it's Williams at the center.
How about Halliburton? This fella going right to the rim, sneak dunking on that attack. Impressive.
Oklahoma City trailing.
And the centerpiece of that Sabonis trade last year, Halliburton looks like a future star.
So consistent and mature for a young guy, Greg. That's what jumps off the page at me. Knockdown shooter, clever playmaker, and continues to put the work in to get better every year and bring his teammates with him.
The shot by Turner, no good. And now looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
And boy, when you see someone hurting like this, it's always scary.
You're exactly right. I mean, with the way it looks, what we have to hope for now is that somehow it's not a long-term issue.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Joe's checked in. Now we have a moment to look at how the blocks have been stacking up over the past several months for Miles Turner.
We're just not seeing that same fierceness out of him defensively these last few months. He's lost a little bit of that intimidation factor. He's not blocking as many shots, and he's not making the same impact on that end of the floor.
The Thunder shooting at ghastly 26% from the field. Their offensive game looking completely out of whack. Passes it to Giddey. It's rebounded by Indiana. And a minute played as the second half gets going. RJ passes to Halliburton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
A big part of 2 Sacramento blockbuster trades. Buddy Hield went from New Orleans to Sacramento on the DeMarcus Cousins trade.
And Clark for Hield, 6 years later, he was part of the Kings-Pacers mega trade.
Yeah, Kevin, that one sent Domantas Sabonis to Sacramento. Hield showed his value as a player night in and night out in Sacramento, and that created the trade value that allowed him to be moved for good players. He's actually one of the best shooters you can find in the league, in my opinion.
Halliburton hits them both.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Joe passes to Giddey. Good on the bucket. Giddey's got his second basket of the game.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Now, here's Halliburton. And he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game. The shot by Turner, no good. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They trail by 1. Here's Joe. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Shot clock at 6. Giddey the pass to Joe. Over Halliburton. Here's Williams. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off.
This is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Turner with a screen for Halliburton. Out to Turner. Plenty of space. The shot, no good. So the Thunder will take it the other way.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Giddey. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks a lot, guys. Josh Giddey has been attracting admirers, including LeBron James. King said he's really, really good. He has a great pace about the game. Great vision. Josh is one of those kids who can definitely see the game a lot quicker than most guys out on the floor. And he's showing it. He's just been playing beautiful basketball. Kevin, that's high praise.
It is. Both amazing passers. David, thank you. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Halliburton outside. He feeds it to Turner. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Halliburton all about getting his teammates open looks. Does such a great job with his unselfishness making the pass.
And here is Giddey. The shot misses. Good work defensively by Turner.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Halliburton passes to Arte. Back to Halliburton.
2 minutes remaining in the
The Thunder pull it in. Williams has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Williams finds Giddey. Inside. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
What's a t-shirt?
And they also show up top 5 in team scoring. You like the execution, that ability to finish.
And their defense is one of their best weapons for sure. As you said, ranking 2nd in points scored off turnovers. They're not a team that sits back. They attack. .136 left in the third quarter. Pass to Nembhard. Nembhard, Thunder with the rebound. Here's Mann. And the pass to Pokusevski. Morag grabs the board. Pacers have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession. Now we get a chance to check out the seeding out east. 4 games left on the schedule here. We look at Indiana. Their season nearly over unless a form of miracle happens. 50 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Mann passes to Pokusevski. Oklahoma City moving it around. Dort misses. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
That's 2%. Passes to Mathurin. Off target with the open look.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Here's Mann. He's covered by McConnell. Mann passes to Šarić. The Thunder with another miss. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Thunder lead by 1. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter.
23.
And let's listen to head coach Rick Carlisle review the game plan with his guys.
Keep working the game, possession by possession. Keep doing everything hard. Down there, let's get some stops.
Wow, imploring his guys to lock in, Greg, defensively.
The defensive intensity is going to be critical. The offense will come, but you need the defense to bring effort.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. They've got Turner. Neesmith is out there with Hill. And it's Mathurin in at the small forward position. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Now, here is Hill. Turner with the screen. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Charge, a screen on Hill. Joe can't get it to go. Indiana trailing here. Here's Mathurin. With the floater, here's Neesmith. That three off the mark. Oklahoma City's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Giddey. He's guarded closely. Here's Sharch, and he banks in the lane. And the Thunder lead by 3.
Like the smarts by Sharich there. Very good at working the pick and roll and getting the shot he wants.
And Indiana shooting 23% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Nembhard, the pass to Mathurin. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Turner. Rebounded by Joe. Oklahoma City leading by 3. To the paint. Here's Robinson Earl.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
For Indiana, they've gone 0-3 to start the fourth quarter. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Here comes your Pacers Breaker Dance Crew.
Williams, he's checked in for Sharch, and it's Williams in for Jeremiah Robinson Earl. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He got on his guys about allowing too many paint points. He said, hey, we've got to be scrappier. We've got to be quicker to help, quicker to collapse the lane. You guys know what to do. Now you got to give me the effort. I want to see some nasty. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Halliburton passes to Turner. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got 3 assists in the game. Now here's Williams. Inside. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Lift off, Mr. Dort. A one-way ticket to the rim.
Pacers trail by 5. Hield outside. Turner with the screen for Hield. Halliburton outside. Giddey against Hill. Clock at 6. Indiana needs to get a shot off, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hill.
I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
And Indiana making a change here. Duarte's checked in. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Now Giddey. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Oklahoma City leading by 5. Dort passes to Joe. Kicks it to Williams. Here's Giddey. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
Well, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Pass to Neesmith. From outside, off the mark.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
The pass to Giddey. Williams sends a screen for Giddey. Down low. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Williams has got the lead up to 7 now for the Thunder. The Pacers have gone just 1 of 6 from the field to start the 4th quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Three-pointer, Hield. Good on the three-point shot. Hield's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
That is a big-time performance. I like how Hield embraces the responsibility of being the alpha dog on that one.
Dort finds Giddey. Picked by Williams from the arc. Hits it from 3-point range. Giddey's got the lead back up to 7 now for Oklahoma City.
And the fans are so fired up after that triple that trimmed the lead at the other end. And now they are stunned.
Hey, guys, that shot changes the game. Extending their lead and providing them a little more cushion. That's a double-edged sword there.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
And very quietly, Hield is one of the best three-point shooters in our league. As dangerous as they come.
2 shots.
Good on the first, and that trims the lead to 6. And the Thunder making a switch here. Mann's checked in. Both free throws good from Hield.
Wow, coming through for his team at the line and cutting this down to a very tight game.
Giddey with it. We've got 1:13 left here in the 4th quarter. Here's Dort. And the 3 off target. Pacers trail by 5. And here is Hield. From 12 feet out. Can't hit that one. So the Thunder will take it the other way. Dort passes to Giddey, and that's an intentional foul.
Chris Duarte. First personal foul. First team foul.
.44 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Williams double team. To the inside. Dort Banked in off the glass.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They're behind by 7. 36 seconds left in the fourth.
Here come your Indiana Pace crowd. Give it up for them.
Here's Halliburton. Three-pointer heel. It's rebounded by Giddey.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often. Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Timeout called the Pacers. They're trailing by 7. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
You know what time it is, Pacers Nation. Time to get loud for your Pacers Victor Dance Crew. They work hard every day for this, fans. Your Pacers Breaker Dance Crew.
.26 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Healed the pass to Nesmith. A three-pointer off the mark. Here's Mann. He's covered by Halliburton. Here's Mann. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now, let's check out our New Balance Player of the Game, Josh Giddey.